have to go anywhere because this is the Talk Beat Jones. And all right, we are hot on the Talk Beat Jones. And again, I am Billy E. Jones. And family, excuse, excuse me, we were rushing. I was rushing. And I did not know that my coffee was right in front of me. I say what? Yeah. Mr. Tyler said he's American and I'm Russian. Well, I'll tell you this, family. It's a wonderful time to be here today. Mr. Tyler's looking good, sounding good. Pop me upside my head to let me know I'm in good shape today. We want to let you know, family, that you can go to the RJ's Watch Party and you can watch the program live in living color. Looking really good. I've gone through the Facebook. It's a different look, but I have folks that are following me, so I had gone through the Facebook. But I actually like sharing the actual Talk Beat Jones show. The Talk Beat Jones show is here every Sunday from 8:30 to 10, and we invite you to call and tell your friends that they can watch, they can contribute to the community by calling in to the Talk Beat Jones show. And they can do that by calling 313-868-0342, 868-0351, 868-4336. Put in that 313 and start us off so we can get you right here. We're in Detroit, Highland Park, and you can call us from anywhere in the world. You say, well, how can they do that, Billy? Because they're watching us on the Roku box. They're watching us on the Fire Stick, the Amazon, the Apple, the Comcast, cable channel 90 that you can reach us from, watch us from 7 a.m. to 12. TV 33, you can go to the channel 152 on the antenna. Facebook, TV 33 Live. And, of course, the RJ's Watch Party. And this program is brought to you in part by Lemon Burn. If you want to get yourself healthy, want to get yourself smooth, want to take care of some of those wrinkles, you know, once you got all that fat out of your system, you want to make sure that you're using that Lemon Burn to get good and strong health in your life. It motivates you, it makes you feel good, gives you energy. And again, that's the Lemon Burn program, and you can call 868-6612, and you get more information, and you can come down to the studio and you can pick up the Lemon Burn. And if you need other information about it, you can call me at 313-868-412. Hold on, I'm giving you a combination numbers. My number is 313-412-3111. And you can call me and I can direct you to how to get the Lemon Burn as well. Well, once again, family, this is the Talk Beat Jones, and I am Billy E. Jones, and want to welcome you to watch us again. Tell your friends they can watch us every Sunday from 8:30 to 10, and you can call in and you can get addicted to what? The Talk Beat. The Talk Beat Jones, because that Jones, what it is about, it's about getting you addicted to talking, to sharing this information over the airways around the world. And I want to give a shout out very quickly to people say, when we come together, we can do things. When we come together, we can become a mighty nation. When we come together, we can have things happening strong in our community. And I want to give props to WHPS 33. They had a program on the other day, yesterday, in fact, Brother Malik, and he had on some great, great groups of folks. Now, the reason I'm highlighting this, talking about this, is because I was able to see that those are individual groups. None of those were connected per se, but they are coming together as a collective, bringing their membership, bringing their groups, bringing their focus together to work together. And I was able to see that Malik is able to bring folks together that may not have wanted to work together, may not have been aware that they could work together, and they're doing something moving forward. That's paying it forward, that's paying the community forward, that's paying us in terms of starting to put the links together to try to work together. So I salute the minister and Sherry Gago. Anyway, Sherry, y'all know everybody has a problem with the young lady's name who's represent us. But at any rate, you are with the Talk Beat Jones. And how many of you are aware that you may be able to get some help on your taxes? If your taxes have been overvalued in the past, there are situations going on that you're going to be able to get some help with your taxes. And you want to keep aware, keep abreast of what is happening about your taxes and your home taxes, etc. And if you lost your home to taxes, you need to really check and see what is going on to help you establish yourself again as a homeowner. Once again, family, you're watching the Talk Beat Jones. I am Billy E. Jones, and we thought we'd come in and do a little doctor talk a little bit, talk to you this morning a little bit. It's the way we do it when we're doing the Talk Beat Jones with Dr. Talk. And what is Dr. Talk? Well, we just like to talk. We like to give you information, like to receive your information on the Talk Beat Jones with Billy E. Jones, and send out love to all the family members and people around the world who are going through serious situations, earthquakes, etc. And they've got this big C, this virus, that you've got to be very, very careful. People who are coming from China, etc., potentially are bringing this virus to the United States. Folks who are traveling that are United States citizens coming back from those areas, you've got to be very, very careful. This is no joke, and you've got to keep your eye on this virus as it is starting to spread, and see how it's going to potentially affect your community. Why? Do you have folks that's been traveling or been in those areas or plan to go to those areas? Apparently, this virus is not something that they say you get off the airport, you got a fever, boop, they say, oh, you got a problem. This is something that can be an incubating type of stage for a week or two and can be passed from human to human. So you got to be very, very careful. Let's see, someone's been holding on. This is the Talk Beat Jones. I am Billy Jones, and who am I speaking with, please?
Good morning, this is Cal.
I can't hear you, please.
Good morning, this is Cal.
Cal?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, Cal, you talked to me about a week or two ago?
Yes.
Okay, Cal. Good morning. Thank you. Good evening and good day. And however, and what is it that you would like to spend time talking to us about this morning real quickly?
Good morning, everybody. First, brother, I wanted to say, as far as our people, we need to educate our people on their constitutional rights. And a lot of our people, it would be a new thing to us because it's not really taught. But without our constitutional rights, we're just as the slaves were, without rights, just surviving. And that's what makes the difference in who we are today and how we're perceived in society and by others. Is by knowing our rights. And again, it hasn't really been taught to us as a whole in our, in our schools. So the people, we go through our life and we wonder why things happen to us the way that they do. And, the truth is we're not
Okay,
enforcing our
Cal,
rights because we don't
Cal,
know them.
Cal.
Yeah.
Here's one TV tip for you. Okay, if I was sitting in your living room, or if you were on the street corner and we were talking, we'd have all day to talk, and for you to go through the whole basis in the background, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We know what the situation is. If you have a solution, then you need to go ahead and give us a solution, bro, because you're analyzing what we do know.
Okay. Now, I want to. Okay, I'll say this and then I'll go. You said something a moment ago about coming together and there's power in numbers, and that couldn't have been a greater statement that you said. That was the brother.
Let me give you
I'm
the.
gonna wrap it up.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
no,
wrap
no.
it
You
up.
don't have to wrap it up, bro. Don't panic on me, okay?
Okay.
I'm Billy Jones, and I like to talk. I'm doing the doctor talk, and so don't get. That's why I asked you to call when we can talk. You're talking early, so we can talk, okay?
Okay.
What I was doing is giving you clarification. When I said we come together, I don't mean just folks individually. What I'm speaking on, bro, and you can take it and run from this point. We're talking about we have all of these different organizations. We have all of these different activist groups. We have all of these different folks who call themselves leaders. However, they are leading within the folk that come to their meeting. They're leading to the folks who are making contributions to their causes. We're talking about like a link in the fence where you link all of these different groups together and they work cohesively. This is not what's going on. And what I was able to observe on TV 33, WHPS, is a group of approximately 9 or 10 different groups of people, along with Sherry Diaglo. I can't say her name. Somebody may need to help me. And Minister Malik was sponsoring the program, was the host. And there were almost 9 or 10 different groups working together, finding that they had the same cause. They're working together. So what I'm speaking of, when you get that type of connection, then you're talking about working together. These folks getting out here hollering from their pulpit, hollering from their stage, hollering from their hosting of a radio program, a television program, and they're still strictly with their own program, their own group or their own organization. That's not helping us come together. That's where I was
Right.
coming from, bro. Go ahead.
That's right. That's right, brother. Wow, you messing. Wow, that's deep. That's deep. I can't really put a finer point on that. That's
Yes, you
deep.
can. Yes, you can, bro. You was alluding to it. Go ahead. Talk on the way you want to speak on it now. Don't follow me. You got yours. This is your time. Do it, bro.
Brother, what I want to say, a lot of people may not agree with, but in the years that I've been living, and I'm not no disrespect to anybody, any faith, any race, but since I've been living, I've only experienced the separation of my people. That's all I've ever experienced, and I'm in my early 50s. But my point is, I've heard lots of things, and I'm not here to argue or say, talking about President Trump, whether his guilt or innocence. I have no idea about that. But I heard him say something that no other president has said. And I think we should have listened when he was talking to only the African Americans. He didn't say nothing about Chinese, Mexicans, Arabs. He said, "You African Americans, look what you've got." And I think at that point we should have all, that was our unity.
Okay. I missed. Who are you quoting that from again?
President Trump when he was running for president.
Well, you know,
Like I said, I'm not here to
President
argue
Trump.
his guilt or his innocence. I don't know about that.
Okay, but President
I'm
Trump
speaking about
also
when
came.
he said, y'all come together.
Hold on,
As
bro.
a whole, what have we got in the past?
Hold on, bro. You know, President Trump is also the person that promised us that Detroit would be safe, Flint would be safe. When he came here and was at the church.
No, I'm not speaking about him. I'm speaking about his words where everybody come together now. And I think if we as a people could have done that, it would have been all eyes on him. If we came together as a whole. Because I haven't heard any other president and call us out, you African Americans. I haven't heard any president, not even Obama.
But what are you saying?
So what I'm saying is, when you said, you guys, hey.
Okay, bro, tell me this. What are you saying that the people should do when he made that statement? Tell me that. What is it that you're
I
saying?
think
See,
it was our call for us to come together and unite.
okay, what
And
is the
maybe the
what is
issues
the
that have
wait
been
wait bro wait
plaguing the
bro wait
races.
bro hey to me and you. But the question is, you see, we get in the scenario that we are always saying when we come together, if we can come together and doing these things together. So I'm asking, what is it that is the call? What is the words? What is the statement that's going to make people come and jail together? I mean, this thing about folks just talking about us coming together and the reasons why we're not together and such and such. We done heard this for many, 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 many years. We have heard the actual understanding that we are not being together, and the call has been out there for us to work together, be together, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And
And then each one teach one.
even under President Obama, we still did not work together. We still had folks out here talking about President Obama is not working with a black agenda. Well, heck, President Obama did not even have a black caucus of folks that was going to work with him to help
Right.
him deal with white society, deal with
Right.
all those folks that was in the Congress and legislature and the Senate, etc. He had no backup. And for black folks talking about he did not respond to our needs. So as we sit back and talk about what we don't have and what he didn't do, and I ask the question still today, brother, that when we still continue this word, when we come together, words, when we come together, has been like the flag that's been thrown out through every activist's mouth, through
Yes.
every leader's mouth, through every person sitting back being a telephone rebel person, is when we come together. You give a statement, and when we come together, and I ask, how is it
How?
that we are going to come together? What is the statue? What is the link that's going to bring us together? Can you help me understand that?
I think every brother that's conscious, as they say at the church, each one teach one.
But we don't have.
And
But we don't have. See, the thing is that we have to have. You say folks that are conscious. What about the folks who are not conscious? What about the folks who have these problems with mental illness that you don't even know? And I'm not talking about you, but
wow,
us that don't even know that they have a problem because they can function in society, but they have a problem. Are they willing to come together? Are the leaders who are self-styling, profiling, are they willing to pull themselves back and be a person that is willing to have a second nature to someone else that's leading? There's problems, bro, in trying to come together with the mental psyche. And I don't care whether you're a man, I don't care whether you're a woman.
right,
It is a psyche when you have this thing that you feel that you are born to lead. Donald Trump is living his life the way that he wanted to live his life. He's
right,
always wanted to be an alpha male. And I'm stating this statement again for all of the folks who talked about give Donald Trump a chance. He may be a breath. He may do something different. For all of those leaders and those prospective folks who dug deep and dug deep to try to bury Hillary Clinton as whatever they wanted to do to try to show they could be fair in talking about the opponents, helped to bury Hillary Clinton because you were saying, I'm talking to the leaders, I'm talking to the activists, I'm talking to folks who said and gave the impression that maybe Donald Trump won't be as bad as what we're thinking. Those folks are the fools. They're the fools. I don't mean fool, but they were fooled by Donald
okay,
Trump. And we have to not go into this situation now where now we're picking on folks, bringing up ideas of situations, not ideas, but actual facts of what folks did years ago,
right,
and saying that they're not maybe the persons that we should vote for president because they did these things in the past. However, you've got a demagogue in Donald Trump. And for whatever the reasons, we need to focus strictly on him. Did he say that he could walk down New York and shoot somebody and nothing would happen? Isn't he the one that said he can touch him in the coochie and nothing would happen? Isn't he the one that had all of these other women, etc., and nothing happened? Isn't he the one that's had 3 divorces and nothing's happened? Isn't he the one that's in the White House that people said he had to show taxes? Has he shown his taxes? Has he? No. No. Because he's dealing with a nerdy type of folk that believe in an orderly profession, a procession of how to do things.
And you forgot one brother.
And he doesn't believe in that. And as you see, he's bullying his way through, and he got the other white folks and the men and women scared because he is the alpha leader. And that is what's happening. Right. Can you hold, please?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Did you leave me? Oh, call me back. You apparently my phone hit. But at any rate, this is the Talk Beat Jones, and I am Billy E. Jones, and I want to welcome you to watch us, enjoy us. Remember, on Sunday nights, we're repeated at 8 o'clock. I have no idea what other times, but keep watching TV 33, WHPS 152, and, of course, cable channel 90 from 7 a.m. to 12, as well as the other modalities. We'll be back after these commercial announcements. And don't forget, get your lemon burn. Have to go anywhere because this is the Talk Beat Jones. And
This program is brought to you by Lemon Burn. Lemon Burn attacks and reduces belly fat. Get yours today. 313-868-6612.
Hi, this is LaWanda.
This is R.J. Watkins.
Coming to you to bring you some information about the #1 detox in the nation, Lemon Burn. Lemon Burn helps to turn the fat into fit. It's for you, a happier, healthier you. Because you know healthy is the new beautiful. An all-natural way to improve your health. It promotes a healthy digestive system, attacks and reduces belly fat, as well as gives you energy. Need to get yours today. Call 313-868-6612.
Don't forget to exercise and eat right.
You can have your own party on TV. Party with R.J. Watkins and the TV 33 family when you hold your own Facebook watch party. Connect all your friends with our friends, and we can have a watch party together. Watch your favorite TV shows when you want, how you want, with your favorite people. Here's how it works. Log on to Facebook from your computer or tablet and go to the RJ Watkins fan page at facebook.com/TV33WHPR. The one with the blue WHPR logo on the left. Like us. Click the word videos with the red tag that says live next to it. Then click the share button at the bottom of the video player and select start a watch party. Invite whoever you want. Your party will be recorded and archived for playback anytime you want. 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. At the end of the month, the viewer that has the most people at their watch party will be invited on the TV show live. Come on, let's have a party.
this is the Talk Beat Jones, and I am Billy Jones. I want to invite you to listen, to watch, and to participate every Sunday from 9 to 10 a.m. That's right, from 9 to 10 a.m. That's the Talk Beat Jones, and I am Dr. Talk. Make sure you tune in every Sunday from 9 to 10 a.m. That's Talk Beat Jones. Remember, tell your friends. Talk Beat Jones, we're now on Sundays from 9 to 10 a.m.
Well, we're moving on now to the east side. There will be lots of apartments in the sky.
Come check out the new Sisters Braid 2 hair braiding and natural hair care salon located at 18070 Mount Elliott Street. Our new salon is spacious with adequate parking, Wi-Fi, and all brand new state-of-the-art salon equipment. Come meet your local hair braiders and natural hair care specialists and check out our many hair care services such as hair treatments, box braids, cornrows, tree braids, Havana twists, children's braids, natural twists, lock extensions, kinky twists, goddess locks, updos, full weaves, and more. Please feel free to visit us on the web at www.sistersbraid2.com or call 313-826-0498. Here at Sisters Braid 2, we offer exceptional care for exceptional hair. We look forward to seeing you. Sisters Braid 2 is a proud recipient of the Unity and Rebuilding Fund.
You wouldn't have to go anywhere because this is the Talk Beat Jones, and Oh, we are hot on the Talk Beat Jones show, and this is the Talk Beat Jones. I am Billy E. Jones, and your Talk Beat band. You can, of course, watch us every Sunday from 8:30 to 10. And, of course, the repeat broadcast is from, let's see, that time is from 8 until 9:30 on a Sunday night. How about that? You can watch the Talk Beat Jones twice in one day. And there's other times as well on the TV 33 WHPS. And if you want to talk with us today, you can call us at 313-868-0342, 868-0351. And how about 4336? You can join us on the conversation. I want to thank Michael for being such a wonderful supporter of the Talk Beat Jones show. And Michael, we love you, brother. Appreciate all that you do. And we're going to talk very, very soon. And don't forget, let me do this right now. You know, this is a godsend, this lemon burn. This lemon burn is so wonderful because it helps put this program on the air along with your donations. And because of what it is doing for our health, it is the #1 product in its lane. You see, everything has its own lane that it operates from. This is the stomach fat burner. You know, your fat starts from within your stomach. Your intestines is not pushing out stuff. Your body is not pushing out the sludge. You need an aid, something that's good for you, something that's natural. You need to get the lemon burn. You can buy it in a gallon container, divide it up, or I understand there's a smaller container, but you want to get the best deal, and the best deal is to get this lemon burn in the 1 gallon container. And again, it has all of the great procedures. When I say procedures, you take your lemon burn, you start doing a little workout, you start walking a little bit more. You don't have to go out and run. You don't have to get out and dance hard, go to the gym, work hard. Just do a little something. Just do a little movements. Make yourself feel good when you take your lemon burn. Some people take it once a day. Some people will take it twice a day. If you love yourself, you will love lemon burn. All right, let's go back to the Talk Beat Jones show. Hello. Hold on, please. Hello. Hello. Okay, if I just cut you off, call me right back. If I just cut you off, call me right back, please. This is the Talk Beat Jones. And remember, you can watch the Talk Beat Jones around the world on the Roku box, the Fire Stick, the Amazon, the Apple, the Comcast, cable channel 90 from 7 a.m. to 12, TV 33, channel 152, with the antenna, the Facebook, TV 33, and the RJ's Watch Party, as well as other modalities. You're live. This is Billy Jones, Talk Beat Jones. Can I get your first name, please?
Dorizella Frederick.
This is whom?
Dorizella Frederick.
Hi.
Good morning. How are you, Mr. Billy Jones?
Yes, how are you doing?
I am super fantastic.
Now, wait, say your name again.
Dorizella Frederick.
Oh, hey!
Hello there.
How are you doing?
I am super fantastic.
Oh,
and
I am super, super excited to hear from you at this particular juncture, this time. How are you? Talk to me. Tell me, for the folks who don't know you, Doc, would you kind of bring them up to date as to who you are and what you're about, and spring on them what we're going to do?
Okay. Well, yes, I'm Dr. Dorizella Frederick from out of Detroit, Michigan, and I have a ministry called In His Hands Ministries International. I'm also a part of the Ladies of Justice with Legal Shield. I'm an instructor at Destiny University out in Roseville, Michigan. I'm a missions director there. I think that's enough right there.
No, give me some more. Give me some more. I tell you what. Put a pin in it, and why don't we make sure that you come to the studio Sunday so that the folks can see how beautiful you are, feel that vibrancy that you bring, and have an opportunity to be electrified through your presentation on the Talk Beat Jones show, because I love you and I love your husband, and it's a tremendous opportunity for me, Talk Beat Jones, to have you come and be a part of the Talk Beat Jones programs next Sunday.
I'm
you
honored.
can you do that?
I am so honored. I
And
can absolutely
and
do
with
that.
that, I want you to bring your whole satchel of things that you're doing, opportunities, organizations, etc., so that we can start exploring the things that you have to offer in this community as well as this state. As
Oh,
well as because we're going around the world, there will be folks reaching for you from outside of the state of Michigan, I'm sure.
oh, absolutely. Yes, we have folks down in Georgia, which is where I'm also at, and Tennessee, Arizona,
Yes.
Florida, Illinois,
Hey,
Ohio.
hey,
So yes, let's just reach out to everyone.
hey, we'll just tell them to tell those folks, listen, if you don't have the Roku box, if you don't have the Fire Stick, if you don't have that Apple, get a board, so that they can watch Doc on Sundays at least for the Talk Beat Jones show. How about that?
I love it. I love it.
And we're going to be doing promotions for things. They'll have to come and give us some arrangements and make some arrangements to do these things. But we have some wonderful plans, and I'm totally excited because I know exactly who you are.
I caught you off guard this morning. I apologize.
No, I mean this is when I'm doing the Talk Beat Jones, I really don't like to know what's going on. I like to sit here, get that call, or have the guests. When the guests come on, I really don't know what whole total background. I don't do a bio search, etc. Because I like to be like you, like the family is watching. I want to find that information out raw. I want to find it out
Yes.
so that I'm finding out just like you are.
Uh-huh.
That's the way I like to do things. Hold on for a
Yeah.
moment, okay? This is Talk B. Jones. Who am I speaking to? Hold on, please. Hold on. Hey, bro.
Yes.
I came back to you.
Okay.
So I don't know if you remember all the things that I was said about coming together and getting together and why I felt that was a problem, but I'm going to turn it back on to you, okay?
Okay, great. And I just wanted to say one thing when you were speaking about Trump, because one of the things I'm having a problem with is when he was running for president, him and Bill Cosby were accused of the same thing. And Bill Cosby went on to get convicted, and he went on to become president. And I think that goes back to what I was saying as far as about our individual constitutional rights. Because as people, that's what we're bound by. We got to know them in order to be a person. And without them, we're nothing.
Well,
So that's the first thing is educating even the ones that are ignorant. If we'll read or maybe in a CD or and music or however it is that you learn, we need to learn what it is that we're not just people just born into this thing. We're bound by something. And it's not the laws, because the laws are bound by the Constitution. So if the Constitution gives us life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And the thing is those were given to us by our Creator. And that's where the start is at.
all right. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you joining us today, and I hope you'll call back next week, okay?
I will. And the young lady that you just spoke with, can you ask her to say her names and organizations again, please, so I can write them down?
And I'll say this: she'll be with me on the air next week, okay? But I
Okay,
will.
beautiful.
She's listening. She's still with me. She's listening to you now, okay?
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. And you, like I said, you be safe and you continue that mental state of mind that you got, because, bro, we need you.
God bless you, brother. Thank you.
All right now. Hey, Doc.
Yes.
He was asking, could he get your name again?
Sure. It's Dorizella Frederick. I'm
Dor-
with In His Hands Ministries International,
Mm-hmm.
right here in Detroit.
All right. And so, again, we're going to have you in the studios with me Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
and we will have our conversations the way we do, and we will open up telephone lines for folks who want to, of course, ask you questions or comment on what you're stating,
Yeah.
as well as continuing the talk format in terms of questions or situations that's going on in our world.
Oh, and don't we have a lot going on in our world?
All right. So you set your folks up and let them know that they can call and talk with you on the Talk Beat Jones show on Sunday. And you want to take these numbers down so they'll know which numbers to call?
Okay.
The numbers to call is 313
Mm-hmm.
868 0342, 868 0351, 868 4336.
Okay.
Okay.
Wonderful.
And that zip code is, of course, area code 313, so that they'll know that these are the numbers that can get them in. Okay?
All right.
All right. And is there any statement that you would like to make as you conclude with us? Because this was just a tease to let folks know that you are going to be here in the studios this coming Sunday.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. You are such an awesome, awesome man, a man of God. In this business, you are the man. Talk Beat Jones.
Well,
Mr. Billy Jones.
well,
You're the man.
we are, as we showed through the programs that you had on the station, that you have blessed me by allowing me to be a host on your show, that it showed me, you and I, we have a lot of potential to do things in our community, in this world, as a team. And I just thank God that I had an opportunity to meet you, okay? I thank Mr.
All
R.J.
right.
Watkins and Mr. Henry Tyler for allowing me to be a part of the team that you set up, okay?
Well, thank you. And that is such a wonderful team. I love RJ, HT, Renee, Mrs. Willis, LaWanda, the whole team, everyone, Junior.
Now, if you don't say Sean,
RJ.
now if you don't say you love Sean, you know you're gonna have a problem.
Oh, you don't know who, Sean?
Sean,
Oh, you know what? As a matter of fact, he and I have a meeting. I believe it's going to be this coming week. These guys are incredible. But yes, oh, absolutely. I love Sean.
Yes.
Everybody.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to being there with you next Sunday.
Sounds
so
good.
everybody can tune in, and we got some great stuff lined up.
Mm-hmm. Well, and the reason that I'm not asking you to comment on Trump and other things right now, because I want you to be here so that you have time to go into whatever subject flow that you choose to, okay?
All right. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. Love you, and you tell your
Love
husband,
you too.
and give your husband a big hug, man hug. Well, you'll be a woman, but give him a hug. Say this is a bro hug from Billy.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye now.
Mm-hmm. Bye-bye.
This is Talk Beat Jones. I am Billy Jones, and can I get your first name and where you're calling from, please?
Happy Sunday, Detroit. Watching you on my Fire Stick.
Oh,
It's been coming in and out, so I missed your conversations or your whatever your topics are.
well, let's do it this way. Zzz, 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 zap, zap, zzz, zzz, zzz. Hey, how you doing? You're my first caller today. Can I hear what's on your mind and what you're thinking?
I was reading up on, Agnes had that meeting regarding the tax thieves and trying to have some people to come out and, see what they can do to represent the problem and how they're going to solve them.
Wait. For those folks who are listening from around the world, out of state, etc., they do not know what the problem is that you're speaking of unless you address first what the problem was or is, and then we can go through what Agnes is doing.
Oh, yeah, the city of Detroit has overtaxed its citizens up to $600 million. So Agnes, being one of those grassroots persons, had a meeting.
You're talking about
community.
You're talking about Agnes Hitchcock, right?
Agnes Hitchcock had
Okay.
a meeting with the community and to see what they can do to resolve and be made whole. I'm sure that would be her, position on this. And so as I read a little bit on one of my Facebook friends, they had came, some representatives, I think it's called Detroit Justice Center.
Okay.
Detroit Justice Center, so people can go to, you put down DetroitJustice.org, DetroitJustice.org, and there is an attorney that's involved. I think her name is Lauren, I can't even read my, Thomas, and her phone number would be 313-690-8255.
Now, is that Agnes Hitchcock or is that the attorney's number?
This is the attorney's number from the DetroitJustice.org,
Mm-hmm.
and her name is Lauren Thomas. Phone number would be 313-690-7999. And so currently, I think that they're telling them they could do a free appeals for the present year, the current year, which to me, I would think that they should have the right to have appeals for the years before
I understand.
as well for
I understand.
free.
Wait, but understand. But here's where we are. When they're saying right now we can appeal for the immediate year,
Okay.
that's a step.
Mm-hmm.
So let's deal with them trying to help the folks for the immediate year, and then we can peel back and go for
Okay.
if there's other things. But see, we have to sometimes accept that
Right.
that is workable. And what is workable, if the person's the attorney said, we can go and help you for at least the back year, this present year.
Okay.
Once we get that done, then we can peel back and go backwards. But first, let's stop this thing right now.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So I'm just hopeful that things will work out for people. And they were alluding to changing the law. And when they say changing the law, bell goes off in my head. Changing the law, are you changing an illegal law that caused this, allowed this, and change it to not allow it again? So that's one we have to get more information about.
Well, let's talk about togetherness, too, because, again, I understand that the Agnes Hitchcock meeting was held next to Reverend Dr. Jim Holly's church.
Yeah.
And I think that the clearance for the group to use that space, the Considine Center, was through Dr. Jim Holly. Is that correct?
Yeah, Considine. Yeah.
So what is happening is through the actions of Agnes Hitchcock making consciousness the priority for any and everybody, and also the fact that even though we shouted you out, there's still room for us to come reconnect and work together for the betterment of this community. And that's what Agnes Hitchcock, who did the program and called folks out, and Reverend Jim Holly, they're together, working together, because that space allowed them to have over, I understand, almost 1,000 people or more.
Oh, yeah.
For
It
this
sounds
meeting.
like it overran. They were cops all over shutting down the street and everything. So I think people are starting to wake up.
So
You
I have
gotta
to.
shut down the
So
block.
we have to give throughout whatever the circumstances have been over the past years. We have to give Dr. Jim Holly kudos for stepping up and letting everything be put aside for the betterment of this community, opening up that space, allowing folks, almost 1,000 people. That's probably one of the largest gatherings that has been put together for the Call 'Em Out movement in years now.
Yeah.
But it's a positive step. So if he can get that step with Reverend Holly, then these other folks who were called out in meetings, then they know, put that aside, work with Agnes, and let's make our community a greater, better, safer community.
Thank you. You're so right. And it would be nice if we could get the
Wait, you're moving. You're moving. You're moving. I couldn't hear you. Hold
It'd be
on.
nice if we can get some of the mega churches to have the meeting as well, where we can even get more than 1,000, because a lot of people couldn't get in. So
Well-
that would be nice.
Well,
So,
it's a great-
but that's
it's a-
going forward.
Well, it's a great start because, again, if you got Reverend Holly and working with you, then Reverend Holly can put in a real good word for some of these mega preachers to help this situation grow, because they showed one thing, that the group came to the church, to the Considine Center. There was no incidents, there was no problems, there was no whatever people would have thought that could have happened did not happen. So they can move forward. And at some point, I hope to have Agnes come to this station on my show to put out more information about what she's doing.
Yes, we need her. We love her. Also, there's a Benefit meeting update on it's called Benefit for the Community, and that will be held by January the 30th at the IBEW Hall on Abbott Street, and that's at 6 p.m. They're doing an update on purpose amendment to the community benefits agreement.
Mm-hmm.
We might want to attend that as well to see what kind of community benefits exist, if any, because you know how they play us.
Okay. Hold on, because I do at some point want to go into the census situation, okay?
Yes.
Hold on. Hi, can I get your name and where you're calling from, please, again?
Rusty Jackson.
Rusty, you got to speak up, man. I can't hear you, Russ.
Rusty Jackson, Oakland, California.
Hey, Rusty, how you doing?
I'm blessed. How are you?
Okay, what's on your mind this morning, bro?
Well, I was just listening to the conversations that you had with the brother Cal and the young lady now, and the thought that came to my mind is that there's no I in team. There's no I in team. Okay? You win as a team, you lose as a team, but it's about the team. And so when Cal was talking about us coming together, and you talk about us coming together, all of these individual leaders need to subordinate their egos to the goal and work together collectively, because our issues are still there. The leaders are going to come and go, but the issues still exist. And so until we take that collective approach that you just talked about, Billy, until you take that collective approach that Cal just talked about, we're going to continue to have the same problems, because traditionally they have used people who look like us against us to try to influence some of us.
Okay, but here's just like I was telling my brother, that we know these things, and I'm at the perspective that in 2020 I'm not regurgitating what we know. I'm asking, how do we stop it? How do we get around it? Does it make it greater that we put out a flag to say, here's what we know, here's what's going on, here's what they've been doing to us, etc. Here's what our leaders, how do we get our leaders? They got this ego, etc. I've stated that. We've talked about that. We've talked about that for many, many years. So the question is not knowing how to make the change. And what I spoke on is that I saw a program on this station, with approximately 10 different groups, and a person that's one of our leaders, as well as the host of the show, Minister Malik, with 10 different groups of folks, 10 different leaders, 10 different folks who represent different groups, working together on this station, vowing to come together to work together. So one of the things, again, that we talk about is not just talking about it, but be about it. What is it that we're going to do to make the difference? I do not want to go through just how I'm going through analysis of why. We've gone through that. We've gone through it for many, 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 many years. Some of our leaders have gotten on top behind regurgitating those same situations and then talking about what the folks is doing to us. What are we doing to ourselves? What are we doing in terms of how we are looking at folks that we are putting in office to be our leaders? Did we really vet them? Did we really check them out? Do we really know who they really are responding to? Those are particular things that we need to get further invested in to find out how we are doing our own business, not just keep pointing finger to them, I would think.
Well, Billy, let me put a little different slant on it. We have to first make an agreement that we can disagree without being disagreeable. Okay?
To whom?
We are
to
not,
whom? Wait. To whom? To whom? When we say you got to make an agreement to be agreeable, to be agreeable, and you can talk and be disagreeable, but when you walk away from the table, everything is still good. So, are we talking to the everyday person? Are we talking to the people that we should speak of, which is like those people that's in Congress, like those people who are in the Senate, like those people who are representing us in the church, like those people who got their own organizations and don't care about trying to co-op with another group because they want to control their folks, they want to control their money, they want to control their destiny themselves. So how do we get people who are alpha-minded?
We need to talk this message needs to be sent to the people that share permanent suntan like we do. Okay, I'm not worried about the Congress right now. I'm not worried about the Senate right now. I'm not worried about the president right now. I'm worried about black folks right now.
Okay, you're not worried.
So we need to understand
how do we
that we don't all think the same.
Okay.
And since we don't, we have to have a commitment to be able to express our thoughts, our ideas, our concerns, and not get disagreeable because we take a different approach.
Gotcha. Hold on. I got to go to that commercial break. Don't go anywhere. I'll come back to you, okay? Hello? Can you hold on, please?
Good morning.
Can you hold on, please? Thank you. Sure. Going to commercial break. Be back with you shortly. And going through the second, third version of the show, we're going to move things a little quicker because we got folks who want to talk, but I also want to have potentially other folks to get in and talk as well. This is the Talk B. Jones. I am Billy Jones. Remember, we're on the air from 8 to 10:30. Excuse me, from 8:30 to 10. And we'll have a repeat broadcast from 8 o'clock to 9:30 on Sunday nights. This is the Talk Beat Jones. Tell your friends. Be back shortly. You wouldn't have to go anywhere because this is the Talk Beat Jones. And
This program is brought to you by Lemon Burn. Lemon Burn attacks and reduces belly fat. Get yours today. 313-868-6612.
Hi, this is Lawanda.
This is R.J. Watkins.
Coming to you to bring you some information about the #1 detox in the nation, Lemon Burn. Lemon Burn helps to turn the fat into fit. It's for you, a happier, healthier you. Because you know healthy is the new beautiful. An all-natural way to improve your health. It promotes a healthy digestive system, attacks and reduces belly fat, as well as gives you energy. And to get yours today, call 313-868-6612.
Don't forget to exercise and eat right.
SOS Graphic Design provides agency-quality professional graphic design services from established companies to startups and individuals, creating a simple logo to complete rebranding and delivering visual communication with print media. Everything SOS Graphic Design does has a single unifying objective: to set your business apart. We are at your service. Call 313-342-2166. That's 313-342-2166, or online at www.sosgraphicdesigns.com.
Not only can you listen, you can watch. 107.3 WVIE, Virgin Islands. Have your own show and be seen and heard in the Virgin Islands, Detroit, and worldwide. RadioWeCanSee.com, a Watkins Broadcasting Company. Block time is available. Call now, 313-868-6612.
this is the Talk Beat Jones, and I am Billy Jones. I want to invite you to listen, to watch, and to participate every Sunday from 9 to 10 a.m. That's right, from 9 to 10 a.m. That's the Talk Beat Jones, and I am Dr. Talk. Make sure you tune in every Sunday from 9 to 10 a.m. That's Talk Beat Jones. Remember, tell your friends. Talk Beat Jones, we're now on Sundays from 9 to 10 a.m. You wouldn't have to go anywhere because this is the Talk Beat Jones, and again, I am Billy E. Jones, and we just want to welcome you and thank you for joining us today. And again, tell your friends we're on the air every Sunday from 8:30 to 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. You can watch us. You can call in. The numbers to call is 313-868-0342, 868-0351, 868-4336 for getting in, and let's talk around the world on the Talk Beat Jones show. Want to do a something real quick for my family that's on hold and for family members who care to call in. Rusty, I see that you dropped off. I don't believe I touched the buttons. So, Rusty, if you're watching, please call back. It was your time. We want you to understand that as we're looking at Donald Trump and the things that he is doing, let's look at the other overall scenarios that Donald Trump has done. When he had that situation about grabbing a woman by the coochies, etc., who was he talking with? Who was he being interviewed by? He was being interviewed by Billy Bush. And Billy Bush was what? He was with the extra. They took Billy Bush off, put him away, had him hide out someplace, paid him money. And then when they brought him back, because they knew they was going to bring him back, he's with Donald Trump. So what did they do? Everybody just had to go except Billy Bush. Everything in Extra is about Billy Bush. Fox 2. Who is it Fox 2 for? It's for Donald Trump. Get that in your mind, family. Donald Trump's defense team. Now, Donald Trump's defense team has already put out a lie. And they're telling you that the subpoenas that was submitted for witnesses from Donald Trump's perspective team of folks was not legal, was not binding. That's not true. They've already fact-checked and found that they have judges that have proven and shown that those subpoenas were in fact enforceable. What do you think? One quickie. You saw and you could see what Donald Trump did to the NFL, the league that would not allow him to get in. You saw and you could see still today his attitude and how there's a situation between the owners and that league. There's some discord. Why? Because Donald Trump couldn't get in, bankrupt the league that he had before, trying to make them accept him. But Donald Trump has a new football league. So the question is, will the players be banned that have been banned by the NFL for drugs, for abuse, and other situations? Will they now be the stars and be accepted into the new league? Are these mostly guys? I've seen some of the players that they are saying that are going to be stars. These are quarterbacks that were third-string quarterbacks who couldn't make it in the NFL, but now they're going to make them the stars. Well, the thing about it, if I'm playing against mediocre people who are just so-so, and everybody's so-so, then somebody got to be the star in a so-so league. All they got to do is promote them. Andrew Luck, the celebrated quarterback, first-round draft choice, etc., we're going to make everything great in Baltimore. What did he do? Was injured. Came back, say, I can't take these injuries. I'm going to walk away. But he had gotten a big contract. Only 28 years of age. Big contract. When the league started, when the game started, or the league had started the games, he walked away. But the difference is he walked away with all of his money. All of the money that he had signed for to play for the future years, he got. Did they do that for Barry Sanders? Did they do that for Calvin? No, they had to pay that money back. So what is the difference between Andrew Luck and the guys with Detroit and other teams? Andrew Luck is the son of the man who is running the new league for Donald Trump. His last name is Luck. Okay? And his son is now going to be able to, quote, recover and potentially be a big, big star in this league. You watch. But why did the league allow him to walk away with all this money? Keep your eye on that one, okay? And I've got Sylvia, so I want to know.
You're watching WHPS, Highland Park, Detroit. The views and opinions expressed on the following show are not necessarily the views and opinions of WHPS, its affiliates, management, or sponsors.
Hey, bro, you've been waiting. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing, Brother Jones?
Hey, is this you?
You're 6'4".
6'4". What's going on, my brother?
Hey, ain't talked to you in a while, my brother.
Hey, it's been some years now.
Yeah, you the man.
No, you the man. But anyway, what's on your mind, bro?
Well, you know, Andrew is lucky.
That money makes you real lucky, don't it?
That green money and that Caucasian skin.
Now, his father. Now you know the new league that they're starting. His father is over that league.
Yeah. Well, I seen that coming when they announced that.
Mm-hmm.
When I found out about that, I said, man, y'all don't. I said, you know, some things go right over your head if you just look at it. Some things, Brother Jones, you got to look into it. I remember Professor Griff said that. Don't look at things. Look into the things, and you will see what you're looking for. And that's there. You're right. He's going to recover. Oh my God, the injury is gone.
Yeah,
he's 100%.
Yeah, but see,
miraculous,
and like I said, he can sit out this year, right? And all of a sudden, he's got the itch, he's got the urge to get back out there. And guess what? Somebody gonna give him some more money, huh?
Mm-hmm. With their doctors and their professionals that they can find. And this guy they flew in from Sweden.
Yep.
Oh, he's 100% now.
Oh, and in his mind, it's like, oh, he's been away from the game. His injuries is now totally gone, and he's been not sleeping good because he wants to get out there and compete. He's a competitor. He's a winner. Mm-hmm. And that problem he's got, he can deal with it. So if he get hurt again, he'll be all right.
Oh yes, he will. Well, welcome to America.
Hey,
you know, welcome to America.
Hey,
this is. See, here's the thing.
But again, I'm saying this to the process to understand, folks, understanding how the alpha male, the octopus Trump, his reach is going everywhere, and he's putting it in where he's solid. He is solid. If this man gets in another term, when that term is over, I stated before that if Trump is elected again, there is a good chance that he may say he wants to change so that the president can serve another 4-year term. Why do I have to leave after only 8 years? And he will have the Supreme Court to help make that decision. He would have all of his underlings, that's the congressional Republicans and Senate Republicans, etc. So who's going to have the power? It's going to be Trump. And I heard someone say that he's made the statement, don't hold me to it, that if he is not elected, that there's going to be a civil potential war. There's going to be conflict in America. What type of dog whistle is that?
Well, I'll tell you this, Brother Jones. You are on point like a decimal. Let me explain this to you. Bill Clinton, when he got out of office, and a lot of people don't know this, and this is written, he was champion for the president to go to 4 terms, 16, a total of 8 years.
Yes.
When he thought that Hillary had a chance to win. So Trump ain't doing nothing but picking up that playbook. And I believe you. I'm with you. As diabolical and silly as he is, he would have made the perfect character in Batman back in the day. He should. I'm telling you, I don't like him, but I'm gonna tell you, I got more laughs out of this president than I got out of him.
Well,
and I'm gonna tell you, this man has proven one thing.
What's that?
When you got money, America will do what you want them to do. Americans will go your way. And if you feed into the hate, they will go your way.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what, Brother Jones?
What's that, bro?
Trump is not as much as my concern as much as what we're going through here. You know, when he could do another term or he can't, but what we're going through in our city, it's still going to be here. And I liked the conversation earlier when you and the brother was talking about the, you know, how they meet. You know, I know Reverend Holly's about to do something big. And I just want to encourage people to support what you see going on. You know, if you're not the type of person who like to meet, then get out there and do something so people want to meet with you. You know, you don't have to always go, you know, sound the horn to everybody if you heard the horn yourself. And what I mean by that is ministry is bigger than just me meeting. It's bigger than that, Brother Jones.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I meet these young brothers when I go to the gas station. And they say, hey, man, could you buy me a cigarette? And I say, man, how old are you? And he said, man, I'm 17. And I say, man, I'll slap a brother if I find out he copped my son some cigarettes. I'm not about to do that for you.
Okay.
And why are you tearing your lungs up that early?
Now, what we're going to have to condense a little bit. My time is getting down. I want to get to Sylvia.
Right.
But is there anything else that you want to bring? And I hope that you'll join us again on Sundays and bring in your perspective on different ideas and different situations, 6-4.
Oh, definitely, Brother Jones. I just want to let people know that when it comes to ministry and activism, the biggest part of that is you. You are the outreach. Sometimes you are the only church some people will see. Sometimes you are the only organization people will see.
All right.
Make it happen.
All right. And you're going to call back again?
Oh, yeah, definitely, Brother Jones. I'm going to rock with you, brother.
All right, brother. Let's rock and roll, and let's load it up, and let's talk on the Talk B. Jones show and find out other things you're doing as well, okay?
Definitely, my brother.
All right. Have a great one. Sylvia. Hello. Oh, I'm sorry. Who am I speaking with, please?
Rusty.
Hey, Rusty. I'm sorry. I see we lost your. Did we lose you earlier?
I don't know.
Okay. I was just looking at my call thing. I thought I had you on another line. So how are you doing? So you were speaking, and I want you to complete your thought about agreement to have a conversation and to be okay to be disagreeable in that conversation. That's where you left off, brother.
Yeah, and you know, black folks are not monolithic in their thought process. And so since we have divergent ideas about how to approach different issues, we need to be open to having the discussion. And if it doesn't go the way some people want, we can afford to disagree, but we cannot afford to be disagreeable.
Break that down a little bit more into pieces, because I'm hearing we go into a conversation. We got a person on the A side. We got a person on the A side and a person on the B side to come in to have a dialogue. And A has his views, B has their views. They have the conversation. They find that they are not agreeable, but or my to understand is that because we are not fussing, cussing, and whatever that we can, that means that we are having a disagreement. But if we don't do that, we walk away and say, I heard you, you heard me, and we'll talk again later. Is that what you're talking about?
I'm saying that begins to build a bridge to how we find a way to approach solutions together.
Okay.
Let me say this, Billy. Let me say this another way. We have no permanent friends, no permanent enemies, only permanent interests.
But I believe you. But I'm asking, once we got that, as I'm looking through the TV and folks are looking at me right now, what is it that we can solve in our community problems right now when we have the fact that the people who can get these things done don't work together? They are playing
Well-
games with each other. They're playing games with the folks in the community. They are saying things that works for their constituents, but it don't work for the other folks' constituents. And that's where we are. So when we talk about, we have the knowledge that we should be able to talk. We have the knowledge that we should be able to have two different perspectives and finally come to some form of not just an agreement to walk away and say we're going to talk again, but we should be in that situation to find something that could be part yours, part mine. We put it together and have something to work forward to. That's what we're talking about. It's not just to be able to walk in and say, oh, brother, we talked real good, and you gave me yours, and you gave me yours, and we are still good. We shake your hand, and you go out this door, and I go out this door. No. We have to go through it understanding that sometimes in going through a discussion, we're going to have some passion. And going through that passion is what's going to help us get through and pull back some onions or pull some curtains down and potentially work through what we have a disagreement on.
Well, that's my point exactly.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
But that doesn't mean that we, have to take anything personal. And we do need to understand the passion.
Okay.
Native Americans say you never know a man until you walk a mile in his moccasins.
Okay, but Russ, we'll have this conversation in private, but I'm asking on this worldwide television set, what is it that we can comment on things that's happening around this world, around the community? What's going on in your community? What's going on in my community? We have these problems with the taxes on our homes. We have this problem with the fact that we've got folks that are establishing presidential offices to become president right here in Detroit. We have activists that are taking sides in terms of who they're going to support. We have folks that are doubting what our governor is doing in terms of helping certain groups of folks. We have folks that are doubting what the vision of the mayor is going, what is headed in terms of the people itself. You see, when I go through philosophical type of conversation, that's great and that's fine, but I believe that is a private, because when we finish talking that particular situation, what have we accomplished? What have we accomplished? Because you and I, we're both on that same agreement, but what have I offered to my community? What have I offered to my audience that's going to make them say, oh, okay, we got that. Besides the fact that you and I could have a conversation, we can agree and disagree and still be cool.
Well, Billy, I do believe that over the course of the next few weeks, we will start to lay out pathways to solutions.
Okay. All right.
All right. Let me just say this. I heard the conversation about the taxation and the tax defaulted properties, and so I plan to have some real estate people on my segment of your show, which you blessed me to have, that we're going to address that issue. Now, obviously, they're from Oakland instead of from Detroit, but things that they talk about will be applicable to that individual situation. And we do have a process that maybe we can help impact the situation. So let me take something from the Golden State Warriors, strength in numbers, when you talked about the leaders that are not responding the way that we need them to respond. Strength in numbers. We as the people are a whole lot more in numbers than they are as the leaders. So it's time for us to exert our collective will, our collective strength, and get them to reflect what we want them to reflect, or they replace them.
Okay. Well, again, that is something that's on your plate, and you'll deal with that during your segment, and we're going to talk about that and get with it, okay?
Okay.
All right, Russ. We'll talk to you again. Take care.
All right.
Bye now. So, family, once again, this is the Talk Beat Jones show, and we're looking. I'm seriously hunting. I'm seriously looking for the answer. If you can come on the airways and you have a scenario of a situation that's going on in our community, we need help. We need viable, concrete help in terms of how we can bring us together. But what are we coming together for? What is the issue? What is the scenario? What is the process of us coming together? We have some groups that go and march. We have some people that want to strike. We have some people that just want to be civil disobedient. What philosophy are we going to follow? We have the census that is coming up. We have the census that's coming up. With the census, there are jobs. Some of you should have probably have been going through the process to check into getting a job with the Census Bureau. We need you out there. We need you to make sure our population is counted. And we need for you to be a person that accepts this particular document that is simply saying you're here, here's how many people we have in the city, and here's how much money the city or the state can receive from the fact that you're here. No information is going to be given out to any agencies, any groups, any folks. No persons, no agency is going to come in to take you away. So it's once every 10 years. I, too, was like you. There have been years I didn't want to participate with the census, but I had to become educated about it, and now I understand. Right now, okay? And right now, before I go, tell me, in Ball State University, there was a professor that had a black student, had to call the police on a black student because the student was sitting in the back, and some woman left the chair, the seat in the front of the professor's class, and he was instructing that student to leave the back to come to the front, and that student had unpacked his backpack and had his computer and all this stuff, and he didn't want to go. So what did the professor do? He called the police. So now we are now getting in a situation where we can be sitting in the classroom being educated, and now we're going to be prosecuted being black because I won't change my chair. America, America. Donald Trump, in Donald Trump, do you believe? America, America. Wow. I am Billy E. Jones. Call me at 313-412-3111. Remember, on every other Monday, the first and third Monday, I'm with the Hair Doctor, and the Hair Doctor show is on from 8 to 9 a.m. on Mondays. I am Billy E. Jones. Love you, appreciate you, and again, there's nothing that you can do about it. Have a wonderful, great day and a life. Bye now. Talk, Beat Jones, and